Breaking news. Deborah Samuel, RCCG Redeem, declares, don't push Christians to the wall. Don't do it. Don't. Because what happened is totally unacceptable. Okay, what happened is totally and completely unacceptable. A young girl, I know that she lives in the north. I know that she knows very much that around her are her Muslim brothers and sisters. Okay, she calls them brothers, but apparently they don't call her brother, because if they do, or sister, nobody will go after her life in such a way and manner. Okay, nobody will do that. So this is what is happening, and this young girl's life was just cut short, because for no reason. Her life was just taken, and this is what the Redeem has to say. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Deborah Samuel, don't push Christians to the wall, RCCG declares. The Redeemed Christian Church of God, the Christian body across the country, yesterday protested the gruesome killing of Miss Deborah Samuel, a student of Shehu Shagari College of Education, Sokoto, over alleged blaspheming of Islam and Prophet Muhammad. The stakeholders who reacted to the killings that Nigeria is a country that is not governed by either Christians or Muslim values or religion must learn to live together in peace, both Christians and Muslims, because they make up the country. They include the Christian Association of Nigeria, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Methodist Church of Nigeria, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Foursquare Gospel Christian Church, among others. The Redeemed Christian Church of God called on the executive legislators and judiciary to intervene and allow the situation not to degenerate to chaos, because what is happening right now is unimaginable. Speaking during the protest at the national headquarters of the church in Lagos, Assistant General Overseer of RCCG, Pastor Johnson Odusola, said that Nigeria is a secular country and not a religious country. Dusola said that based on that, he heard that the lady said does not warrant, he heard what the lady said, and that does not warrant taking her life. The life of a human being must be preserved, and we must live together as one people, irrespective of our faith and belief. As a Christian, we must be tolerant, gentle, and be prepared to live with others. And as a lawyer, I know that our law makes provision for self-defense, but we shouldn't let it get to the level where Christians will be forced to defend themselves. We need to show love. We need to be tolerant. If people from the north can come here to live, build mosques, why can't people from the south go to the north and do the same? People must accommodate one another, tolerate one another, and not take laws into their hands. He said the protest was limited to church premises in order not to stir up violence in the country. We know what is going on, but we want peace to reign. Well, my wonderful people, this is exactly what is going on. And if you look at it, you can begin to understand, where things are at the moment and why we cannot afford, to be quiet in the face of all that is going on. What happened to the young girl, Deborah Samuel, it can only be imagined, cannot be considered as a true thing of what happened. You can just be imagining it, and you can't even imagine it that such a thing happened, to just a 200 level, to anybody, 200 level student who looked at it and said whatever happened in her class, and she gave her own view, and for that reason, do you know that even some people don't feel remorseful for what happened to her? Like the former IGP's son said, yes, that Muslims have red lines. and she crossed it and she got what she deserved? What about Dangote, son-in-law? What about the chief imam of one of the mosques in Abuja? You know, these are people that when you hear them, you begin to wonder, do they have heart in them? Or they are not human beings. They are not human beings. They don't have a heart. You know, so these are some of the realities of what is on ground and why we cannot afford, okay, to allow such people, and you know, people who are very vengeful and have no heart, okay, such people who do not want, you know, to see others. We must not allow such to go on. We can't allow such to go on. You know, people must be tolerant to one another. People must, you know, ensure that they understand that Nigeria is a secular country. It's not a religious country. It's not. It's not a religious country. And so nobody should take laws into their hands. These are the terrible things that are ongoing. And, you know, God will help us. Honestly speaking, God will help us. We can't afford to live like this as a people. We can't live like this. We can't. We can't live like this. This is terrible. Really terrible. You know, the days that are upon us are days where we need to stand up for what is true, what is right, and not pretend about it and behave as if it's not happening. Okay, it is really happening. These are things that are really going on. Okay, I mean, what happened to her? In fact, I can't just even begin to imagine it. How can she explain herself? She was pleading with them. Nobody was listening. The ones that were stoning her, the ones that were carrying her, more atrocities, were doing what they were doing. And everybody was quiet and they were saying, no, she did. And to her death. I mean, what else could be more devastating? What else could be more devastating? What else? So these are terrible things that are happening all around us. And everybody, you know, we must speak out against the wrongdoing ongoing in our society. So at the end of the day, we are free. Okay, we do not allow this set of people with a wicked mindset, because honestly speaking, they are a wicked set of people. They're actually a wicked set of people. Look at the IGP of police. You just know them. By the time something happened, then you know the real true person comes out. The real true person on the inside. When something goes on, then you know that this is the person, you know, you thought you've been saying. This is who this person truly is. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.